1. This is server 2. This is 3. This is 4. These are all connected to this my storage. Common storage we call. Okay. This server has one VM. Oracle server or Oracle any software installed. Okay. Now, since here I have the Oracle install on this one of the VM of this server 1, and this server is connected to common storage. This also connected to common storage. So Oracle says we need to license all these servers. Why? Because you are using common server, so this machine is no longer segregated. They consider as a soft partitioning of this, not hard partitioning. Now I just removed and I create one more storage.
I have a doubt here, Rakesh.
Yeah.
If VM1 is installed on server 1, it means physical host for VM1 is server 1, right? So as per
Yes.
soft partitioning, we need to license the physical host of that particular VM. It means we have to license server 1 only, right?
No, because these are the server is connected to common storage. It is a common storage
Okay.
concept. If I remove this VM, I will say here only I have the Oracle. Because every server is using common storage. Common storage, that means this resources accessed by this server, also accessed by this servers, also accessed by this servers. Because of that, all will be soft partitioning.
Okay. So if servers or physical hosts are associated with common storage, then we have to
Hmm.
license all the physical hosts related to common storage.
Yes, because Oracle says these resources of this accessing this, resources of this accessing this. That means this is a vice versa. Can anyone access from storage to this server? Because it's a storage service, right? But Oracle says, okay, even you if you have the common storage, you need to license all because every server is accessing same common resources. But if I have server 4 and where Oracle is installed here, this is a considered as a hard partitioning because no other servers accessing this storage. Why we did this? Because of after VMware 5 and above. Why you tell me why VMware 5 and above only? Can anyone know what is the difference of VMware 1 to 5 4 till 4 and after 5? 5 or 5 and above. What is the common difference? Because of that, Oracle consider as a soft partitioning.
I
So
think,
for VMware,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So for VMware version 5.1 to 5.5, we need to license all the physical host related to that cluster. If VMware version 5.5 to 6, then we need to license all the physical host related to that vCenter. And if VMware version 6.0 and above, then we need to license all the vCenters.
Why?
Because above 5.5, VM can move anywhere in the environment in the vCenter. Uh, so that
Yeah,
is
due to V motion.
the motion. Yeah.
Okay. It's due to V motion, right? But what is the main reason?
Not sure.
V motion is available not only in a 5 point, it is available every time. But the problem is that we say the VM cannot move. That's the issue. But every cluster has the different storage. But after VMware's 5.5, VMware allow every single cluster to can share common storage without any extra functionality. You are getting the functionality where every cluster can share common storage. Because of that, after VMware 5.5 and above, entire vCenter must be licensed because of the common storage only. When 5.5 was released, so we segregated the non Oracle cluster separate storage, Oracle cluster separate storage, and disable the vMotion. Then only we save the licenses. We provided the screenshots to our vCenter. Just see vMotion is in a disabled. vMotion is a disabled. There is a storage which is only dedicated storage for Oracle servers, and for non-Oracle servers other storage. Otherwise, if we didn't perform this activity, we need to take this two server out from the vCenter and store somewhere else. Any confusion? Any questions?
No.
Question no as of now. This concept is clear. Like if servers are sharing with a common storage, then we need to license the entire servers.
Yes,
This is known as soft partitioning. But while working on ELPs, how can we distinguish or find whether these physical hosts are connected with any storage server or not?
you can ask the question to your database team, your server team, whether all server is a common storage. If it is a common storage, whether we have the vMotion disabled or not. Because of that, you were doing the worst case scenario ELP. Whereas client and no one can maintain this level of infrastructure in any company. You will find everywhere vMotion is enabled. Everywhere is a common storage. Everywhere is VM moving here and there, load balancing, capacity on demand, everything.
And that storage information is we can't find in RV tool.
You will not able to find, because storage
Okay.
devices, what are the connect, you will get from the vCenter team. Storage data you will find in RV report. There is a one report which they say storage, but in that report you will not able to find which server is accessing this storage device. They will tell you the segregation of storage devices and the production, non-production, vMotion enabled, disabled, everything. But which server is actually accessing the storage, that is a concern that you need to check.
Okay.
Okay. And remember, if this would be your last question of asking any client about the storage, first get all this data one place. After that, if you feel I need the storage data also, because vMotion is enabled, then why you need the storage data? Do you need after vMotion is already enabled?
No. No.
No, simple. If their vMotion is disabled, then ask, do we have the common storage for all Oracle and non-Oracle servers? Check that. After that, you need to ask. If it is a vMotion enabled, there is a no need to ask the common storage question to client.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And soft partitioning, as soft partitioning, definitely they will consider entire infrastructure need to be licensed because of the if we have the physical separate server, that physical server must be licensed. If you are using any single VM, you need to license the single VM. But as per the soft partitioning rule, they are qualified versions. Means the we call servers versions. If you are installing on a physical machine must be licenses. If it is a separate physical machine, I'm not saying any network machines. Okay, any cluster. So given server or cluster must be licensed. Okay, host level licensing we call physical server. Separate physical server must be licensed on a physical basis. There is no VMs. You have the one physical server where per 32 core you install one VM, and on VM if you are using that, still you need to consider as a physical server licensing as per partitioning rule. Okay. Now capacity on demand. Anyone heard before this capacity demand?
So capacity on demand, I have heard on that website only. Basically, this licensing one requires us to pay only for the processors allocated to Oracle applications. It is also known as hard partitioning.